What's up, YouTube? This is GroudonEmpire, and I am here with an episode of Route Global 1000, where I try to get to top 1000 in the world before the final season of X and Y ends, or at least the final season before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire come out. So this is in the single battle format, and the guys on my channel, you guys already know that's what it's about. This is probably like episode, I don't know, it's episode 40 or something in the 30s, but the reason I have this little intro is because I am actually going to try to put this on Lumio Station if this video is, I feel, competitive enough. Or at least, in my opinion, competitive enough, because I feel that there are many competitive videos that a lot of you guys probably think, but I just want to, I want to put out the most intense game I possibly can on my journey to top 1000. Anyway, so yeah, so if you guys are watching this on Lumio Station, this is the team I am using. There's a special Kangaskhan, and there's whatever else. And I'll just talk more about them if I even end up using them. Right, so I'll press challenge. And currently my rating, oh, this is deja vu. 1858. For the people who are watching this on my channel, or who know about the episodes on my channel, and you saw a certain episode, 1858 is actually the highest I've ever got recorded on camera. And we found our opponent 17-17. If we lose, we're gonna lose 30 points. We better make sure we win. Oh my god. We gotta win this. If I lose, oh my god. If I lose this is gonna be terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I guess as long as it's competitive and it's good for Lumios, hey, it's good for me, right? Great for the community. So, they have an Uxie. I'm going to write their team down. They have an Uxie. They have a Raikou. I am so afraid of Raikou. Subcombine Raikou craps all over Zapdos and Reuniclus. Well, not really Reuniclus, but then it becomes a crit war. And because it's faster, it has a chance of getting a crit first. Except to have Psyshock, so that's nice. I have a Combine, Recover, Jelly Bean. There's a Landorus on this team. Landorus, Therian, a formerly #1 usage Pokemon in OU. And similar to that, there used to be a Heatran and Keldeo. Keldeo is not allowed in this format, so no point in talking about that. What am I missing? I'm writing this team down. I am missing something. I wrote the Uxie. Oh, I didn't write the Raikou. Anyways, alright, so what am I going to pick? There's most likely going to be an Uxie lead. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be the case. Rocks would be awesome. So I feel like starting off with Rocks. But then actually I feel like starting off with Kangaskhan. So I will start off with the Kangaskhan, because it does work versus the Uxie, does work versus Lando, does work versus Ferrothorn. So it's awesome. And I do want Azumarill. Azumarill does a lot of work. You know, Belly Drum, kill everything except for the Raikou. And for my last Pokemon, I am going to have Zapdos, because Zapdos is awesome. As long as Raikou doesn't set up all on me, Zapdos is awesome. Now, I am using a special Kangaskhan. It has Ice Beam, has Flamethrower, has Shadow Ball, and Seismic Toss. It has maximum special attack, and it's fast enough to outspeed base 70 that are Jolly, so Breloom and Bisharp. Mainly, it's to outspeed Breloons. So it starts off with this very beautiful looking Uxie. Unbelievable. I predicted that. Now quickly what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how much HP at level 50 Uxie has. Because when you're using Seismic Toss, I want to be as precise as possible. This thing has 182 HP. Will Seismic Toss be a 2-hit KO? I want to see that. Uxie, dual screening Uxie, and Mega Kangaskhan. I typed in normal Kangaskhan. Reason I'm running a calc is because you want to make the best decisions that you can make, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's why I am doing the calc. You want to do the best decisions that you can possibly do. I know some people, they hate that, but I mean, this is a learning process. In a tournament, you can't do that, so that's when you actually have no choice. I feel like I have to do the Shadow Ball, and I will do the Shadow Ball. The reason I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball is because, well... The reason I'm going to go for Shadow Ball is because it does a good amount of damage, and I don't want to have to use Seismic Toss just in case... it's Rocky Helmet, even though I can pretty much tell you it's not Rocky Helmet. It's going to be a dual screener, and right now we got double special defense drops. That is beautiful. Red card. That's not nice. Why does Azumarill have to come out? Man, red card. Wow, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. I'm gonna tell you real right now, I did not expect that. However, it doesn't matter because right now I'll just set up a belly drum. At least I didn't set up a belly drum and then get red card, because that would be absolutely terrible. I'm gonna set up the belly drum because I don't want to switch in. Reflect sucks. It really does. I want to run another Calc. This is Calc City today. It's an Uxie. I never see an Uxie, so I don't know the Calcs versus Uxie. Otherwise, I know Calcs versus pretty much every single other Pokemon that you can think of. But not Uxie, because it's a freaking Uxie. It's NU. Like, you never see it. I only saw it once in my entire... Like, I've played over... You saw how many games I played. I played over 400 of these. I've only seen, like... This is the second Uxie I've seen that I can actually recall, so... That tells me that... Whew, you know? Whatever her means to you guys. I don't know what her means to you guys, but anyway, I need to use a Play Rough or a double Aqua Jet or something. I'm going to use Aqua Jet and then Aqua Jet again. Because double Aqua Jet is nice. I don't have to deal with hacks, missing Play Rough, and then... Really now? I could have just went for the Play Rough and dealt with that, but you know what? You know what? It's whatever. It really is. I want to use Superpower. Because I'm going to get put to sleep anyway. And what if I predict the switch? I want to predict the switch into Ferrothorn. I want to use Superpower. Really? Okay, I see you. So yeah, the reason I did that was because, I mean, I'm getting put to sleep here. And I am just going to stay in. Now, what I do fear is that the Raikou might start setting up on my face. I hate that. Forget about fearing. I absolutely hate that. What is this? This is a Suicune. This is a Sheer Cold Suicune. And I'm at -1 attack. If I wasn't at -1 attack, I can actually try to Play Rough this thing and annihilate it. He goes for the Sheer Cold and it misses. Oh boy. Not gonna be a good time. I'm gonna go for the Play Rough, 90%. I know it's hacks, but like 10% chance to miss. What? What? Roar? Oh, okay, alright. I was about to say, what are you gonna use? I'm just gonna use Thunderbolt now because, you know, Thunderbolt's a smart thing to do. It's a Suicune. Why shouldn't I use Thunderbolt, right? So I am going to use the Thunderbolt. And even if there's a Landorus, I don't care if there's a Landorus. It probably is a Landorus. I hope it's a Ferrothorn personally, but it probably is a Landorus. And it is a Landorus. Isn't that gorgeous? That is absolutely amazing. One time I predicted this, and I actually beat someone who was like number 6 on the Showdown ladder, and they had like a very similar team. And then I actually played an actual game, and you guys from my channel, you know, it's probably episode 23. I made a prediction that Suicune would switch into Landorus, or no, Landorus. Yeah, Suicune would switch into Landorus. Or no, Landorus. No, Landorus would have switched into Suicune. Okay, that's why it was bad, because HP Ice, alright, whatever. Whatever. I am going to go for the safe Hidden Power Ice. Should I go for Hidden Power Ice, or should I... I feel like... You know what? I'm going to go into my Azumarill. I'm going to go into my Azumarill because even though rocks are up, the reason I'm going into Azumarill is because Azumarill's sleeping, and I can just Aqua Jet, just try waking up and whatever, you know? Might as well have him. I don't want to sack my thing. Yeah, I know it's Rock Tomb. It's not the strongest move in the world. But at least now I know it's a Rock Tomb. In the past, I wouldn't even know it's a Rock Tomb. So right now, I can go for an Aqua Jet, or I can go for a Play Rough. My opponent would probably think of this going out into the Suicune. So I am going to go for the Play Rough, see what happens. I am correct in my prediction that my opponent is going to go out into the Suicune. And I am going to go for the Play Rough. If I had Rocks up, that would be pretty sweet. But you know what? If I had Rocks up, I wouldn't have Zapdos with me. So yeah, awesome. I do wake up and I do go for the Play Rough. That is beautiful. I'm loving myself right now. I'm pretty sure loving yourself is like nice, right? My opponent is going to use the Extreme Speed. I know it's coming. In fact, I am so positive that it's going to come. I am going to go back into Zapdos. Roar, Sheer Cold, Scald, and Extreme Speed is a set that I know of. And a lot of you guys are probably like, what are you doing? Well, I just told you it would use Extreme Speed. So, that's what I'm doing. And it's Citrus Berry, so that's nice to know. And honestly, man, damage is awesome. You want to get as much damage off as possible. To be honest. If it goes for a Sheer Cold, I'm going to cry. And crying is not nice. I'm going to go for the Roost. I honestly felt like going for a Hidden Power Ice. I really, really did. But I want to go for a high percentage Roost, because I mean, if it does go for a Sheer Cold, what, 70% chance of missing. So I'm gonna go with that. You know, I'm gonna go with that, and I just hope that it does not come to haunt me. My opponent is probably gonna go into the Landorus, or it probably won't. If Sheer Cold lands, unbelievable. Sheer Cold better not land. You better. Oh, all right. Okay. I could have used Thunderbolt. Kangaskhan comes out, and it does damage to me. It does a lot of damage, actually. I'm just gonna go for the safe Seismic Toss, because hey, if I can get this thing to kill, like die, great, awesome. And if not, I'll just go for the Ice Beam on the Landorus. Does that sound awesome? To me, that sounds awesome. It misses the Sheer Cold. You guys, I don't know if you guys are liking this. But I can tell you that I am loving this. I'm going to use Ice Beam predicting a switch. Or not. Or not. What a terrible move on my part. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to go for a Seismic Toss. My opponent can't do anything. They're going to get free damage off on me. That stinks. That really, really does. But my opponent loses at this point. And you know what? As much as I'd love for this to be on Lumiose Station, this battle is 13 minutes and... Did I just use Seismic Toss or did I use Ice Beam? Whatever. I used Seismic Toss. That's absolutely beautiful, right? I could have used Ice Beam. Wow. I'm just so upset right now. I'm legitimately so upset. Why would you do that? You have superpower, don't you? Has to be the only reason you do that. Yeah, I'm just going to like upload this to my channel, and this is not going on to Lumiose. As much as I'd love for this to be on Lumiose, I don't want this to be on Lumiose. I mean, I want it to be on Lumiose, but at the same time I don't want... Okay, this Lander is probably like Rocky... Not Rocky Helmet. What are you? Why am I faster than you? Why am I faster than this Landorus? Do you guys know I'm faster than this Landorus? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the replay afterward. You guys can go on my account profile in the link in my description of whatever, my channel on my video. And yeah, you can do some nice stuff. Why? I don't understand. That's not a Rocky Helmet. It's not Rocky Helmet because I didn't take any damage. And it's not Scarf. What kind of... It's Sash. Okay, there we go. It is a sashed... It is a sashed Landorus. It has to be a sashed Landorus. Well, I'm glad we won that game. This is 15 minutes for one game. So, Lumio Station doesn't like that. Lumio Station wants 10 minutes. And at most, I guess 13 minutes would be alright. But, I mean, there was sheer colds in this, and it was missing. And, while this is me high level, I'm at 1850. Oh, and for you guys wondering, listen, you know that picture I always show at the end of games? Right now, you don't need to see that picture. Do some basic math. If you add 7 to 1858, that's 1865. So right now, I am currently at my highest. I am currently at my peak. I don't know what my peak is. Right now, I'm going to go take a shower and go outside. I have school. I'm not going to go to school. I will go to school. So I'm going to take a shower and do all that good stuff. It's 11:40 a.m. I just woke up quite a while ago, actually, a few hours. But I'm going to take a shower now because now, while the video is rendering, I'm going to do that. So yeah, well, actually, the video's not rendering. I'm going to render, like, episode 20, like, 31 and 32, and then whatever. But anyways, my point is, now you've witnessed the game that I used to end up getting to what I believe will be my personal high. Unless I get 6 points and I'm at 18, like, 64. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I enjoyed this episode. I feel like this was some very low-profile commentary. Some very just humorous stuff. I don't know. I just felt like that. Whatever. And if you like this episode, click that like button. If you want to watch, stay tuned for, like, you know, future stuff, especially Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I can't tell you how excited I am. I want to hurry up and quickly ladder up that board and just be amazing in that. You know what I'm saying? And if you are excited for that and you want to see some high-level battle spot stuff using the new Mega Evolutions, you know where to come, alright? You know where to come, GroudonEmpire. You know, you can subscribe, you know, like all the videos. It's great for the channel, and other people can know too. And it'll also make the player base a lot better when it comes to this format. So you're not constantly facing people that you wish were better. And they're actually non-Japanese for once, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. This is GroudonEmpire. Peace out.